one point we're going to talk about how to properly move a kettlebell, a dumbbell, or any implement in a swinging fashion, okay? So, one thing that I want to address is a couple things I've noticed with a couple people, a couple things I've talked about with some people, especially that people that pertain to those that have knee injuries and back problems and hamstring tightness. So let's kind of get into it. So Sean is basically going to do a basic long cycle kettlebell snatch, okay? So from the side, you watch just watch him do a snatch, a couple repetitions, okay? Very good. So notice how his hips are going back. He's not up on his toes. So you notice too, when he finishes the movement, his shoulders aren't going past. His shoulders and his hips are staying in a straight line with his heels. Basically, just like he's standing up to do a deadlift. That's what we talked about before in that video almost a year ago. He's not hyperextending to pull the weight. All right, relax. So one thing that we notice people doing are, as you're getting fatigued, if the bell is too heavy, or if you have really, really tight hips and you haven't stretched properly, this will happen. Okay, so what Sean's going to do is he's going to basically what I want to do is get up on the toes on the way up. I know you don't want to, but. Alright, so seriously, he loses stability, he comes up, and in order for him to get on the toes and keep the bell so that it lands properly, he has to lean back, and his lower back is holding on. His lower back is literally acting as his glutes, alright? So the glutes are meant to extend and stand up tall. Now his lower back, because he's on his toes, his knees are forward, he's throwing his quads into it, his knees into it, and his back into it. He's not really using his butt at all, right? Just for the fact of, I want to do as many snatches as I can, so let me just get it done, because I want to be a champion in the class. But it's about getting the movement done properly, okay? The next thing I wanted to do is a long cycle clean, alright? So basically what we're trying to focus on is trying to use the proper muscles for the particular exercise, right? You're swinging the bell through, squeezing his butt. So notice when he squeezes his butt squeezes, the bell is still moving up, right? Now get up on the toes and pull the arm, alright? So right there, the bell swings back, smacks in the arm, which is a comfortable A. Again, he's back on his toes. He's not locking his legs. And you don't lock your legs when you drive force. If you're not locking your legs, you're using your back, okay? You want to lock your knees and squeeze your butt. It's the only way you're going to fully utilize your glutes, your quads, and your abdominals at that top, is by squeezing everything tight and driving proper force. Otherwise, those knees are soft. Do it again, Sean. He's going to drive up onto his toes, and he's going to catch the weight with his back, okay? So focus on keeping your heels flat to the ground, just like when we're doing a squat. That'll keep the force, you want the weight going behind you, so you can squeeze and push forward, right? You never want to be up on the toes unless you're doing something that involves you jumping and going into a vertical plane, all right? In this plane, you're driving your hips forward and then up, all right? So keeping that in mind, keep yourself safe.